Over 160 million bottles of Tabasco are sold every year. Producing that many requires a huge amount of peppers. Every step of the process is handled by master craftsmen. But how is hot sauce made? In this video, we'll discover how 700,000 bottles of Tabasco are made each day. This American company has been making hot sauce since 1868. Its most famous version is made with Tabasco peppers, a type of chili. The secret to its spicy flavor lies here, surrounded by the Louisiana swamp. The island sits on top of a massive underground salt mountain, the size of Mount Everest. This ancient rock salt deposit, formed over 1 million years ago, provides what they need to make the sauce. This is the bottling plant. This is where all the bottling takes place. It has 4 lines and produces around 700,000 bottles a day. The peppers are only picked when their color matches that of these small red sticks, a technique passed down for generations. They still use the original recipe by Adnan McIlhenny. The business started as a craft operation by an unemployed banker trying to make a living. In 1868, banker Adnan McIlhenny finalized the Tabasco recipe. This is the original copy. They even keep one of the first Tabasco bottles. More than 140 years later, Tabasco is still made in the same place it all began. For every 3.7 liters of ripe peppers, 1 heaping teaspoon of salt is added and mashed well. The company grows peppers in Louisiana, Central America, and South America, using seeds harvested from Louisiana fields. The company's president selects the best plants for seed extraction, those with juicy, early ripening peppers, layered branches, and healthy leaves. He marks his picks with string, and the harvesters collect them and send them to the seed extractor. Peppers for sauce are also picked by hand. They're carefully selected to ensure freshness and quality. The hot red peppers are picked fresh and ground into a mash. At the Tabasco factories, they want peppers at peak ripeness, with a bright red color. Green or spoiled peppers are discarded. To check ripeness, harvesters use a small red stick. If the pepper matches the color, they pick it. If not, it stays. It's labor-intensive work, but it ensures only the best peppers are used. Once selected, the peppers are ready for the next step. Before grinding, the peppers are thoroughly washed to remove any impurities. They're dried properly to ensure quality and purity. Then they go into special mills to be ground into a paste. During grinding, texture and consistency can be controlled by adjusting speed and time. This allows for a finer or chunkier sauce, depending on brand standards. The factory grinds the peppers and mixes them with salt. This creates a mash that's poured into oak barrels for fermentation and aging. Each new batch fills 100 barrels. Not just any barrel will do. To get that perfect spicy flavor, the mash must ferment in old bourbon barrels for 3 years. The key to fermentation is airflow, though it allows just enough air in to feed natural yeast growth, but not too much, or it would affect the mash's color and give it a metallic taste. They place paper over the mash to avoid discoloration, then seal the barrels and cover them with a layer of salt. They have so much salt, they even use it to seal the barrels before fermentation begins. Salt acts as a natural preservative and helps start the fermentation. The barrels are tightly sealed to create an anaerobic environment, no oxygen inside. That's essential for fermentation. The barrels go into storage, where the mash will ferment and age for 3 years. Fermentation releases carbon dioxide, which causes liquid to seep from the top vent. The salt absorbs this liquid and hardens. Friendly bacteria convert the pepper sugars into lactic acid, giving Tabasco its signature flavor. Throughout the process, temperature and time are controlled to ensure proper flavor and acidity balance. After 3 years, it's time for the ultimate taste test. They remove the salt and open the barrel. What was once bitter and sharp is now aromatic with a smooth, complex flavor. But the mash still isn't ready to serve. It goes to the main factory building for further processing. The fiery red mixture is pumped from the barrels into a giant sieve using an industrial vacuum. We now have a fine, salty, spicy mash, but it's not yet Tabasco. It still needs a touch of acidity. The third key ingredient is distilled white vinegar, stored in these 5,000-liter tanks. It's added to the mash in 7,000-liter oak vats. The tanks are stirred to evenly blend the ingredients, ensuring a smooth, consistent sauce. The pumping system adds an exact amount of vinegar, and the mixture is stirred for 28 days. That's how long it takes for the vinegar to break down the solid pepper bits into smaller particles. During that time, the vinegar also absorbs the color, flavor, and aroma of the peppers. The sauce doesn't require cooking. The vinegar acts as a natural preservative. After mixing, the sauce is filtered to remove sediment or impurities. They use membrane or gravity filters to get a clear sauce, free of particles. Now the sauce is finished. It should be thick, with just the right level of acidity. The quality control department analyzes each batch for viscosity, salt levels, and other criteria. Lab technicians also do taste tests. Between sips, they clean their palate with crackers and use ice cream to cool the fiery heat. Once approved, the batch moves to the bottling line. Meanwhile, rows of bottles are unstacked and sent to a filling machine. The company uses glass instead of plastic. Glass protects the sauce better from oxygen. Oxygen could affect the flavor and color. The hot sauce is carefully poured into bottles using automatic filling machines to ensure a precise, uniform amount in each one. Every day, 700,000 bottles of 57 milliliters are filled. A capping machine screws on a plastic cap, and the bottles move to the labeler. Labels are printed in 22 languages and dialects. Then a decorative band and a clear plastic seal are placed over the cap. Each bottle has a protective seal so you know if it's been tampered with. Filled and labeled bottles are packed into boxes, ready for storage and distribution. Boxes are shipped to 165 countries and territories around the world. Fresh off the production line, the sauce is ready to enjoy. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and share it with someone who might find it interesting. Also, subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications to keep learning.